I ain't gonna hold you, key boy. Last night, amazing. What happened, bitch? Shit, we was stuck in the mirror. I ain't gonna hold you. If you had came over there and moved any of us, we was gonna be forever stuck in that mirror. What? Whoa, now. Y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification all. So anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. ASAP Rocky, you can hop on and we can kick it and we can vibe just like right now. You feel me? Now, I know a lot of y'all probably thinking like, Key, why every time you make a video, your ass be driving somewhere? Well, it's just because, like, to be honest with you, bro, like, this be my free time, bro. When I be driving and shit, you feel me, to and from work, or I might just go outside and get in my car, and then I might make the video like that, you know what I'm saying? House be a little chaotic, you know, and I want it to be like, you know, quiet so y'all can hit me, you know what I'm saying? So, one day I'm cooling. Y'all know at one point in time I used to do the ice, and if you don't know, and if you a new boot in the game, you feel me? Everybody, all my new subscribers, y'all are new boots. You feel me? That's what we call them, new boots. So for all my new boots in the game, oh, now, my name Key. I've been out here in Dallas 5 going on 6 years now. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, I just been thugging ever since, bro, to be honest with you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I used to ice skate, and I ain't talking Wayne Gretzky. Ice skating is basically a drug that black folk really don't be on. And when the black folk be on it, you would never know they own it. Because that's not something that we just telling everybody. You feel me? But I'm sharing my story and my testimony through life, right? So one day I'm cooling. Now I had ended up meeting this white dude named B. I'm gonna call him B because I ain't trying to drop his name, right? Now me and B had got locked in like hella tight, hella fast. And to be honest with you, like I don't really lock in with dudes like that. Like I had to like go to school with you, been through something with you, ran the halls with you, like you feel me? Like it don't even get that sweet around here, you feel me? So but me and B got locked in real quick, real fast. Now, before I started ice skating with B, me and him would do a lot of dumb shit. But here's the reason I started ice skating. Now, he didn't put it up to my mouth and make me smoke it. And I ain't talking smoking. But, you know, that was my dog. Like, so I was just on that type of time where I was like, fuck it, it is what it is, you feel me? That's just how I looked at it, like, it is what it is, bro. So, he tell me one night, he like, hey, B, you trying to go to the little house party? Whoa. I'm like, yeah, I go to the little house party, bitch, but I ain't staying. You feel me? I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Then B ain't gonna start tripping. But I go over there on some shit, you feel me? He like, bet that. Fuck you looking at, bitch? My fault, excuse my language. This nigga all in the whip. Fuck wrong with that nigga, dog? So, I'm like, hey, yeah, but I go over there, we can kick it, we can fight. You feel me? Like, bet. So I go over there. Now at this time, they doing ice. I ain't really know too much about the ice at this time, so I wasn't really fucking with it, you feel me? But you know me, I like to smoke, so that's my thing. I'm smoking in that bitch, you feel me? Now they getting ready to go ahead and do what they gonna do. So these motherfuckers pull out the pipe, these motherfuckers pull out these little tabs and shit, and they pulled out some acid. Now in my mind, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, what is that little shit you pulled out that I don't know nothing about? Oh, this right here, boy, this acid, boy. Acid. LSD. Oh, hell no. And at that point in time, I ain't smoked the ice. So they was doing ice around me too. I'm like, nah, bitch, I just fuck with the gas, but I ain't doing none of that shit y'all got going. Whoa. So they like, all right, bet. So they started doing what they do. They was on some futuristic shit. As one of the white boys say, it's about to be some futuristic shit. And in my mind, I said right then, yup, see, that mindset right there that you got, what you just said, let me know that I should not be doing acid. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So while they over there getting high and shit, at first they was all hitting, you know what I'm saying, the ice cream. That's another little nickname for it. They was all hitting the ice cream and shit. And so as they doing that, I'm looking at them like, these niggas tripped out, bro. Like, these niggas huddled around and shit. It ain't like smoking the gas. When you smoke the gas, but you could just relax. That bitch throw you. See, and that's another thing, pause real quick. See, when we used to smoke, we'll smoke, right? And then, like, when you be across from us, we'll throw that bitch to you. We never got up and handed shit to you. I'm talking about hey, and throw that bitch. You feel me? Every time. That was just like a little thing we did, bro. I know a lot of people do it too out here, but you know, I ain't grew up out here. So look, We hitting the gas and shit. They hitting the ice cream, you feel me? Woo. Next thing you know, oh boy, like, it's futuristic time. And in my mind, I said, yep, that's my key to just cut the game on, roll up another one, because I'm already knowing it's finna be an episode, right? So they start putting the acid and shit on their tongue, right? And they, took it. It didn't take long. It did not take long, bro. And at first, they was on like some hippie type vibe. You feel me? Woo, woo. And then that thing, it got quiet. But I'm concentrating on playing the game at this point in time. I think I was playing Madden. Either Madden or Call of Duty. It was one of them. So I'm playing the game and shit. I'm concentrating. Shit. Damn. Fuck that. Dropped the L. Fuck. I dropped it on this nigga carpet. When I dropped it on this carpet, you know how like when you do something that you knew you weren't supposed to do? That like, cause I dropped it on the carpet, like damn, I might have burnt a little hole in the carpet. I started looking around to see where he at. You know how it is when you try to hear him and see where that nigga at and pick it up? What happened? Nothing. Right? So I'm looking around. I see these folk in the mirror. Now these folk in the mirror just stuck. And in my mind, I'm like, shit, it's none of my business. It's none of my business. Because that's over with. Like, that's the futuristic shit y'all want to see. Y'all just staring at y'allself in the mirror. Okay, I knew something wasn't right about it, but at the same time, it's none of my business. It's none of my business. And I live by that philosophy, for real, for real. So look, so I'm playing the game, I'm thugging and shit, you feel me? Whoa. At this point in time, they had all told me, like, hey, bitch, make sure you get all of our keys so that way we don't leave out. I'm like, all right, bet, I got y'all, you feel me? So I end up getting all that keys. I'm blowing down the shit. And then probably like 1 in the morning on some shit. Like late 2 in the morning on some, I dipped. I went back to the crib. So I go back over there, though, early. I go back over there. When I go back over there, they still in the mirror. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And the other ones, it's like a couple of them in the mirror, a couple of them on the floor just looking at the ceiling and shit. A couple of them sleep. You feel me? One nigga came out the bathroom. I don't know what he had going. So as they getting up and the folks snapping back from out the mirror, they thinking I stayed the night. I didn't. I went home, bed, like I was not on that type of timing I was on. So, folk come on, hey, kid. Whew. Hey, wild night, boy. Yeah. He said, man, hey, I'm glad you ain't touched none of us or try to, shake none of us, because we was in the mirror the whole time. What? You was what? You was sitting right there. Nah, he said, nah, bro, look, I'm gonna tell you, bro, that's the futuristic shit, bro. He said, we knew we was gonna be trapped in the mirror. What? You knew you was gonna be trapped in the mirror. Yeah, man, we do it all the time. He said, man, look, what you do is, bro, when you get on the acid, you just look in the mirror, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be in the mirror. He said, all of us was in the mirror, man. And I'm like, so what you get out of being in the mirror, though? Like that fuck everything else you said. What did you get out of being in that mirror? But to them, that was futuristic shit. I told myself right then and I said, okay, listen, I know that I smoke the gas, sometimes I pop the pill, but I'm not about to be on no acid, bro. Like, I don't want to be stuck in the mirror. So they telling me now, all of them then shook back, and now they all telling me about their mirror experience. They even told me they could see me and see themselves. That's why they knew I didn't touch them. Right then and there, I started to realize maybe I shouldn't be hanging around these people. Maybe they're not the group of people that I need to kick it with. But I was cool with my boy, White Boy B. That was the only reason. Like, I knew some of them. But White Boy B was my dog. So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, maybe I shouldn't be kicking it with him either. Because you brought me here. You the one who goddamn me brought me here to experience the bullshit. And just imagine, bro, this is why I say I gotta be careful with certain things. You even gotta be careful with the people you hang out with. Cause let's say I did the acid with them, right? And before that, they was like, hey bro, we're gonna do the acid, and you gonna sit there, and then we all gonna get stuck in the mirror. And I was dumb enough to be like, okay. I would have been in the mirror looking at myself freaking out. For real. Next thing you know, after all that happened, these motherfuckers get up and was like, do y'all want to do more acid? At that point, it's time to go. Until my boy said, I'm rolling up a fat one bit. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go to the back and smoke. So that's what we did. We go to the back and we smoke. Now, as we in the back and we smoking, I'm talking to him, asking him, how did your acid experience went, bitch? And he was like, shit, that bitch just hit hard. I said, no. Explain to me what happens when you do acid. He said, man, look, bro, you get these flashes and shit. Then he said, everything is very vibrant. It's like, shit just turning different colors. He said, the world we know. And listen to me. This how I knew shit was serious. This nigga said, the world that we know of the world that we know. That's exactly what he said. The world that we know of the world that we know isn't the world that we know, King. And how do you know that? Because I do acid. Okay, so, because you do a drug that was chemically imbalanced to make your ass high and make you see shit, you want me to believe that if I do acid, the world that I know is not the world that I know. And I'm going to be able to see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to just stick to the gag, kinfolk, because that ain't my cup of tea. And I don't even drink tea. That's how I know it ain't my cup of tea, you feel me? He started laughing and shit. He like, well, shit, I ain't going to hold you, bitch. Like, you want some of this ice cream? Nah, I don't want to do that. Hell no. At this point in time, like I said, me and him went even, it wasn't that time. You feel me? When we started doing dope and shit and all that extra shit, it wasn't time, right? So I'm like, nah, bitch, what the fuck? I just want the gas, bitch. He like, shit, I was just asking, bro. I'm like, I already know. So we finished that little convo, we blew down and shit, and I dipped. Now, when I started to ice skate with White Boy B, I never once said, ooh, I want to try acid. No, because I always remembered about the damn mirror. And then what messed me up one day was probably 3 days after all that happened, I was brushing my teeth, right? I'm brushing my teeth. I'm hitting it, getting the tongue. And I just look in the mirror. Now, when I look in the mirror, the only thing I can think of is, how the hell you get stuck in a mirror that show your reflection? So now my little dumb ass, I was already high. I used to like to wake and bake, right? So I'm already high. My little dumb ass, high hell, looking at the mirror like this. I go to tap on that bitch. I said, ain't no way, bro. They wasn't in that mirror key. Because it was a big mirror. Like, all of them was sitting there. That's how I knew they always did this. Because it was a big mirror they set on the ground. So everybody who want to be in the mirror can see themselves in the mirror. So then I got to thinking nah, bitch, they wasn't in the mirror. They just seen their reflection, bitch, and they thought they was in the mirror. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way they could be trapped in no mirror. Hell no, I don't believe that shit, bro. I do not believe that shit, bro. They ain't gonna make me believe that shit, bro. So I'm just steady looking in the mirror was they trapped in the mirror? Am I tripping, or can I get trapped in the mirror? That's the only thing I want to know right now. Can I get trapped in the mirror? But I told myself, I'd never do acid. I'd never do something like that. For all y'all youngins out here, you think that you think you cool because you chilling with your little partners. They doing this, they doing that. I'm telling you right now, bro. You never know what your partners do. All right? Quick story real quick, right? I had a partner. Now, he was way older than I was, bro. I met him probably I was 18, bitch. I met him when I was like 18, you feel me? He was already in his late 20s going on his 30s when I was 18, you feel me? Now, me and this dude used to kick it all the time, bro. I used to go to this man's house early in the mornings, bro. I go over his house sometime when we get off work. I go over his house, you feel me, in the evening time, bro. I stay over there. I stay at that nigga house till like 1, 2 in the morning, you feel me, like down there every day on some slick shit. He was a white dude, cool ass dude, bro. Cool ass dude. Now, me and him, we always kicked it, talked, and vibed, and he used to always tell me, like, Key, you got an old soul for a youngin'. And I was just like, yup. You feel me? Yup. So, one day, me and him just chopping it up about how he used to be on the dope too, right? But at this point in time, when I met him, I didn't do dope. You feel me? Like, I started doing dope like a couple years after I met that dude. So he was telling me how he did dope, you know what I'm saying, about his childhood and how certain things end up happening and whatever, you know what I'm saying, while we're up in the third. I was like, okay. Then he said, man, I used to sell wet. I was like, what is that, bitch? He was like, embalming fluid. And I was like, no. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, look. He was like, I used to dip them hoes in, I used to dip cigarettes. And sometimes I pre-roll up L's and I dip it in the embalming fluid and I used to sell it to the kids at school. He said one day, man, this black guy I used to sell to, he said, smart kid, bro. He said the dude was smart as hell. He used to get straight A's in school. You feel me? All that had a future. He said, man, I had ended up selling him a wet, you know, the wet, you feel me, a rolled up L. And he said, folk end up smoking it. And next thing I know, like, he was never the same. So I'm sitting there, me and him we both smoking and shit, you know. But like, my biggest thing was after like the whole K2 incident, you feel me? If you don't know about the K2 incident, you know, it's in my stories, you feel me? I just gonna have to go back and you gonna have to look, you feel me? So I was always cautious about smoking with people because I had to see you roll it up. Then I had to trust you enough to be smoking it, period. You feel me? So he telling me as we blowing down, I'm like, damn, but okay. And he like, look, you know, he came back and he was like a zombie, bitch. He was like, I felt so bad because like, he was cool people. Now they stayed in the trailer park, you know what I'm saying, at the time. He was cool people, bro. He was like, shit, he just kept coming back with money. And I seen like how much money I was making, so I just started selling it to everybody. I'm like, damn, for real? He like, man, he was like, shit, I just had to get it in, you feel me? I'm like, okay, I understand. And he was telling me, he was like, man, that's why you gotta watch, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers that you kick it with and certain things, like motherfucking get you up out of here, Key. He said that's the easiest way to get a motherfucker up out of here. Dip they L in embalming fluid. You feel me? Watch how cold the game can get to get a motherfucker up out of here quick. I know my beard looking a little. I need my pick that bitch at the house. You feel me? So a motherfucker, you be smoking with a motherfucker, right? Y'all always smoke together. This dude know you trust him. Woo wop in the third. That man could roll up an L on your ass, right? And be like, hey, babe, I rolled you up one. Take that to the head. I got one right here. Take it to the head, right? He dipped your whole L in embalming fluid, kinfolk. Embalming fluid. If you don't know what embalming fluid is, go look it up. For real. He's sitting there watching you smoke it. He watching you getting twacked out. And then right before your eyes, you would change. Right before his eyes, you would change. After that point, you food. You a plate. You Dundino. Fork in you. Out of there. You feel me? That man that had you thinking you got voices in your head and shit. That man that had you thinking there's people in your ceiling talking to you from your vents. That man that had you like really out of here, you feel me? In a motherfucking psych ward in a mental hospital or something. And he was telling me, he was like, man, you just gotta be careful, you feel me? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that real now. That real, you feel me? Like, cause shit, hey, that's the easiest way to get a motherfucker, you feel me? That's why, like, when I went through what I went through with the whole K2 situation, me falling dead weight in the refrigerator, it brought me back to that moment when kinfolk told me about the futuristic shit, right? Because I smoked the K2, quick story, I smoked the K2, smoked the whole fucking blunt to myself because of the people I was with. They was like, boom, you know what I'm saying? They hit it a little bit, then I just faced it. Well, when I went inside to get a Walmart bag for my child dirty diaper, next thing I know, everything turned black and white just like that. And when everything turned black and white, I had got sucked into a movie theater and I can see myself on the projection screen rocking back and forth. And then I see myself fall dead weight, boom. But when I fell and my head hit that refrigerator, boom, I woke up. And I was like, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. And I went high no more. But just that experience alone made me realize, damn, maybe they was trapped in the mirror. Maybe they could see me. Maybe the world ain't what it is, like Kinfolk said when he was on that acid. Because me telling you that I got high off K2 and I was in a movie theater, right? Everything turned black and white. I got sucked into a movie theater. I'm seeing myself on the projection screen. I fall dead weight, then I wake up. People would not believe it if he wasn't there. But I got witnesses. Ain't no point in me lying. People seeing exactly what happened to me. And when I was telling them about it, they was like, damn, for real? They still couldn't believe it. Be careful what you do out here. All drugs ain't good. To be honest with you, no drug good, to be honest with you, bro. We do not promote that over here on my page. We only promote guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. All right? I'm not going to tell nobody to go do nothing, none of that shit, you feel me? Not even marijuana, because to be honest with you, bro, I understand they say, you know what I'm saying, come from the ground, you know what I'm saying, it was made for us, all that woo. But to be honest with you, bro, if you really got something going on in your life, all right, sports, anything academic-wise, dance, cooking, like when you young and you got something going on and you trying to go to college, or even if you don't want to go to college but you want to do something, pick up trades and want to travel the world, get your CDL, all that, don't do no drugs, bro. Try to keep a pure mind. For real. Like from the cigarettes, from the vapes, from the weed, from anything. Because I'm going to tell you right now, everything is a domino effect. The moment you smoke, right, the first time you smoke that weed, okay, I guarantee you, either it's going to be a good or a bad experience. But it's going to be the gate that opens up to other things every time. That's why they say marijuana is a gateway drug. You can smoke marijuana, you get high, and before you know it, that high ain't enough. Don't let you have money, because then you're going to start splurging. You're going to start playing with your nose. You feel me? Shit, you're going to start popping pills. You fuck around, start doing ice. You feel me? Fuck around with that heroin or that acid. You never know. So for any young bucks who listening to this, I don't care when you listening to this, today, tomorrow, a year from now, 2 years from now, stay sober. Collect as much information as you can and run with it, bro. You'll be surprised how many kids your age are already doing things that you're not doing, but you'll also be surprised how far back in life that they are because of certain things that they doing. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog. Look, man, I want to ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me. Until next time. Oh, now. Man, I appreciate everybody who's been rocking my videos, man. Like I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, the situation with my uncle, it's just really making me go hard because, you know, out of my family, him and my mom really was pushing my shit, you know what I'm saying? They was really on my shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't blame none of my family members, I don't knock none of y'all, none of that. I'm not saying, oh, for everybody who ain't supporting me right now, fuck you, woo woo. No, it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just on a mission, I'm just on the grind, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't see your vision when you doing something at that point in time. They only see the vision when you made it, or when you on that brink of like superstardom or whatever the case may be. Motherfucker might see you on TV, motherfucker might see you in a movie, motherfucker might see you, hear you on the radio doing interviews, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might see you with somebody that they really like in the industry, and then next thing, that's when motherfuckers really want to get on the boat, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say you can't blame nobody for not supporting you. All right, get on your shit. Hustle for what you want. Get that mindset that you want, and then run with it, bro. Because at the end of the day, the product that you putting out, the product that I'm putting out, if it's good product, people will run to it. If it's bad product, nobody will run to it. And then maybe you need to fix something that you're doing. And that's something that I'm understanding now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean, dog.